Okay, so basically we said that 6,200 plus 3,800 can be added together to make 1. So I could rewrite it as 138 plus, what's 319 plus 1? 320, right? Which then that gets me 158 plus this 567 and 8800. So what is 7 plus 8? 15. So put a 5, mentally carry the 1. 5 plus 6 is, plus 1 is, put the 2, mentally carry the 1. 1 plus 5 plus 1 is 7. And then we have our 8,800. So our answer is 725 and 8,800. Now, if you have trouble doing that, could you go ahead and line it up? Yes. And it would just go a little quicker because you don't have those 2 separate ones, right? Okay. All right, the next one. Okay, so we have to do both since we're subtracting, right? Same thing to both. So what can we do? Make this minus 300s, right? So if I do minus 300 to that one, this would be 117 and, 817 and what? And 5,900 minus 408, right? Okay, so we know it's going to be something that has 5,900s, right? Okay, how many does it take to get from 8 to 17? 9. So 9, and then 400 to 800 is 400. So 409 and 5,900. The table shows the price of some school supplies. How much more do pencils cost than a notebook? So pencils are $1.71 and a notebook is $1.29. So what could we make the notebook? Well, first of all, let's do $1.30. So we went up 1, so we'd also have to go up 1 with the pencil. So that would make it what? $1.72 minus $1.30. What's the difference? 42 cents, right? So 42 cents. What is the cost to buy 1 package each of erasers, paper clips, and pencils? So we're adding, right? Okay. So the last 3, right? Okay. So basically, we would want to make this what? The 170, and then this could become what? We need to take a penny out somewhere. So could we take a penny out of the paper clips? So we could do 155 here, right? Okay, and keep this as 130. Is there 2 of them that could go together? Yep, the 30 cents and then the 70, right? Get you what? $1. So $1 plus $1 plus $1 plus another dollar is what? $4. And then our cents is what? 55 cents. How much do 3 notebooks cost? So the 3 notebooks, they're what? Or $1.29. So you could take it times 3, or you can make those what? 130, right? So what's $1.30 plus $1.30 plus $1.30? $3.90. But you added how much to each one? 3 cents. So $3.90 minus 3 cents is what? $3.87. Describe how you can use friendly numbers to find how much more pencils cost than paper clips. So let's just show our work. So pencils are 171 and paper clips are 156. So we're subtracting. So we have to do the same to each one, right? So 171 could become what? 170. And then minus 155 because we have to subtract again, right? So that leaves you with 15 then, right? Okay, so on your own, number 11, the dimensions of a polygon are given. What is the perimeter of the polygon? So we need to come up with some things that could kind of go together, right? So basically, here I have a 0.71 and I have a 0.29. So could those kind of go together? No. Yeah. So this one could become a 8.70 and this could become a 4.30, right? Since they're adding them together, I added one to one and subtracted one from another. So basically, this could come together and be what? 1, which technically, did I have to do the add and subtract? No, because they automatically become 1 anyways, right? Okay, so 1 plus 4 plus 8 is 13. So these two together are 13. Can I do 13 and 87 together? Yep, and that gives you what? 1, right? So 4 plus 3 plus 1 is 8, right? Because 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 1 is 8. So 13 plus 8 equals what? 21 centimeters, right? How much longer is the longest side than the shortest side? So our longest side is what? 8.71 minus 3.87, right? Okay, so what can I do here? What can my 3 and 87 become? Okay, so we could do 3 and 90. And then what I do to one, I have to do to the other. So this would become what? Okay, would there have been anything easier to do? Okay, let's just go ahead and work it. So what would that be? So we'd have something with 4 left over, right? 400. But then what is 7 minus 9? I can't do that, so it has to become a 17. So what is 17 minus 9? 8. And then that 8 would have become a 7. So 7 minus 3 is 4 and 84 hundredths. Use structure. They're given the following problem, so we need to figure out how we can make using commutative property of addition and then associative property. So basically, we need to write it in a different order so that some of them go together and then use our parentheses, right? So the commutative, how else are we going to rewrite it? 37 and 5/10 plus what? 12 and 5/10 plus 15 and 3200. So then we're going to use our parentheses for associative property to put those two together. So what is 37 plus 12? 49, but then 5/10 plus 5/10 is 1. So 49 plus 1 is 50 plus 15 and 3200 equals 65 and 3200. And then how did he use friendly numbers to solve the problem? Basically, we found what we could get a 1 to go together, right? Okay, and make it easier. So our sum was 65 and 32 hundredths. Margot has $21.50 to spend at the street fair. She buys roasted peanuts for $4.75 and a hot dog for $2.99. How much money does she have left? So basically, we can do what? We can do the $2.99 to what? $3, right? And then basically this $4.75. So we're adding. So we added 1 to 1, so we have to take away from the other. So how much is she gonna spend? What's $4.74 plus $3? $7.74, and she has $21.50 to use, right? So what can we make this go up to? Okay, 775. And remember, what we do to one, we have to do to the other. But if we do the 775, is that going to change that? Yeah. So can we go up to $22? Or could we come down to $21? Okay. So if we go down to $21, it would be $21 minus, so I subtracted 50 cents. So I would have to subtract what from there? So it would, so 724, right? Okay. How much change does it take to get to the next dollar? 76, so 76 cents, right? Okay. And then I would be at $8. So how much is it from $8 to $21? 13. So 13.76. Okay, so when is it better to use friendly numbers to solve a decimal addition problem? And when is it better to use properties of addition? So basically, to change your numbers is a good idea when you don't have anything that's automatically going to equal to 1, right? Okay, but to use, to do your properties, it's good to use it when you can automatically just put them together and do 1, right? So kind of like with the polygons, we didn't necessarily need to change them, right? We could have just automatically used our property. But for this money one, it was easier to change the numbers, right? Okay. All right.